put the time in. Even if the holds aren't perfect and you're not doing the best, you're still getting something out of it. Something is better than nothing.
What's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna shoot some content for Planche. I'm gonna start doing more vlog style videos for you guys and more long form content. I've done shorts and reels for a long time. I don't really do long form content, so I can't keep saying so. I'm switching to long form content. I'd like to show you guys kind of what I do. I thought it would be more informational to do vlogging content or long form content where I kind of show you guys my workouts instead of just showing little tips and tricks here and there. I would say I'm an intermediate / beginner for planche, and for front lever I would say I'm going towards the advanced stage since I'm working on getting the full front lever. On planche I'm still working towards like a pike straddle right now. I have advanced tuck and I'm going for straddle. Once I get a good solid straddle and start working on full, I would say I'd be getting towards the advanced stage. Elite is like people throwing dynamics off the bar and freestyle and stuff like that. I don't think I'll be there for a while since I'm so heavy and tall. So today is just going to be a high intensity planche workout. I kind of go in between high intensity, low intensity, and the high intensity days is just shorter holds and less reps, and then just at a higher intensity or higher intensity of a hold. And then the low intensity days I like to do higher reps, higher hold times to try to get that like mind muscle connection. I started this program in January. It's been about 50 days and I've seen a lot of progress from doing the high intensity, low intensity day. I'm testing my maxes this coming week, and we'll see kind of if I'm going to stick with this program or kind of switch it up a little bit. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I usually start the warm-up by warming up with bands. I get the shoulders warmed up and my wrists. I do some wrist stretches. Then I move on to handstands. Then I warm up my wrists. I also do handstands to kind of get the shoulders more warm, get some blood flowing. Show you guys kind of what it looks like. I gotta stop doing that. I just gotta vlog. I'm so bad at this. It's so hard. Like, I just want to explain shit, but I need to just be chill.
Yeah, just pretend like you're talking to me.
Yeah.
Start the warm up by warming up.
Start the warm up by warming up. So my shoulders are already warmed up. I've warmed up my wrists. I'm going to do a couple of handstands, get the blood flowing before starting the planche. Need to hold that a little longer. Whew. Handstands are the best for getting the blood flowing to my brain. Honestly, all that pressure and blood gets everything kind of pumping quick. Gets the wrists warmed up, shoulders warmed up. Got to press in the fingies. Little dancey dance. Kayla's gonna show us how it's done. Solid. Clean. I gotta learn how to move my handstands. Just showing off, just killing it. Way better than me.
I will warm up.
There we go. Pop a little straddle. Back to full. That's good enough. Nice and warm.
I'm gonna take the P-bars. And you know I gotta pop the shoes off. Start the real work. Yeah, in calisthenics you wanna wear socks. Shoes is just too much. Yeah, I like to point my toes. A lot of calisthenic athletes be doing this. I think it looks way better with pointed toes. It just looks more elegant, more beautiful in my opinion. All right, let's show you. Once I do handstands, I move into doing some planche related warm-ups. I'll do a couple of push-ups with protraction here. On planche flex with the toes, good protraction. It's hard. You're doing it, look. The next little warm-up thing I like to do are just leans. And I try to get a little deeper each time. I keep in mind that it's still the warm-up, so I don't go crazy. And I try to just use the shoulders to press me back. Woo. The last thing I like to do for warm-up is just a nice little tuck planche hold. So if you want it to be easier, I like to round my spine, make it a little harder. I try to get that bad boy straightened. Go for about 12 seconds. I think that was 12, 10 to 12. I'm bad at counting in my head. I like to wear wrist straps because I get pain in my wrists. I think it's because I'm just so tall and they're just not conditioned enough. They are strong and flexible-ish. Not everyone wears them. I think it's good to practice without them. I'm nearing the end of this workout phase and my wrist has just been hurting a little bit. So I like to wear these on the higher intensity exercises or holds. First exercise I like to do once I get into the workout are handstand down to tuck negatives. I try to go for around a 5-second negative and hold for around 3 to 5 seconds. I think today I'm gonna try for a frog. So handstand down to frog, which is something like this. Just a frog hold. Legs not on the arms, keep them away and try to press and protract. See how this bad boy goes. Set one. Oh. Come on. Oh. That was weak. So on strong days, I can usually stop that and not kind of drop down below the 90 degrees. I like to stop right at 90. Feeling a little weak, get it on the next one. Let's go. Let's go. Damn near better than me. That's good. It's good though. Let's go. Solid. Why are you twisting on purpose?
Yeah.
So,
My objective is to create a performance. So I want to learn like
twist. I'm gonna start doing tuck planche, so like throwing my legs out to each side to try to get more rotation out of my like core more, but not
what
that
I
much.
was doing.
Kinda, yeah. And then I want a handstand on one bar too. One day.
Yesterday I was doing, I did it with a dumbbell. So I was holding the dumbbell and like
Offset, yeah.
working on
Yeah, I've done those on the P bars too, but single's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shoulder mobility I think I just don't have yet. Because
I tried to do it like this.
I've done that. It's hard. Have you done diamonds yet? Diamond handstands? It's similar to that.
It feels weird putting my hands in. I can do it with my thumbs touching.
Yeah. You could do it that way. Nice. Hey. I have been trying, I'm gonna start working on that, like going to straddle and then just turning my hips side to side. It's a good practice for that. I need to get into it more.
I like doing that. The little
Yeah, I need to learn how to do the leg thingies that you guys do.
all of it.
I take about 3 to 5 minute breaks on these higher intensity holds. On lower intensity, I like to go for around 2 minutes. It's the best song for me. All right, let's go. Attempt 2. I'm gonna try to stop this one, get a little more balance. So when you get more balance and control, it's easier to stop the negative. The slower you go, the easier. The faster you go down, the harder it is for the shoulders and protraction to stop you in the momentum. Come on. Ah, come on. Come on.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm talking to myself. No. I had to take a minute. It also sucks shooting in a public gym. I'm gonna try to find a good private gym where I can shoot content and not have 1,000 people around. I came at a less busy time and it's still packed. I feel like every gym in Utah is just always packed.
Okay, that was better. Ooh. All right, that's 2. 1 more to go. Take about 3 to 5 minute break, and we'll hit the last set. All right, last set of the hardest exercise. Really gonna try to work on that control on the way down. It really helps get that press. I think my retraction kind of failed on the last one. I was like rounding a little too much. I'd like to keep my spine a little straighter. Let's give it a go. Last set, best set, baby. Let's go. Too fast. I can do that better. Big booty land. Am I assisting a big booty land? I don't know. I am now. At long last. Let's get it. Yeah, we're tired. Next exercise is going to be V-sit to advanced tuck. I recorded the first one, and for some reason my phone didn't record it. So this is the second set. My V-sit's not great. I did leg day yesterday, so my hammies are a little tight. So it's not a perfectly straight V. And I like to do advanced tuck to straddle negative, like straddle on the ground. If I'm feeling strong today, I'm not feeling that strong, so I'm just going to do V-sit to advanced tuck. I do 3 sets of 3 reps. So we're gonna go for V-sit. We're gonna go for 3 sets here. This is the second set. Got 1 more after this, and then we got some banded advanced tuck holds or straddle holds. Whew. That third set, that third rep is always the hardest, and I never get my knees far enough back. Our last set, V-sit to advanced tuck. Try to hold the knees, try to get the knees further back and up higher, a little more protraction. Let's get it. Oh man. The next exercise is gonna be banded straddle holds, 3 for 5, or super advanced tuck for 7 seconds. We'll see how we're feeling. Feeling pretty weak today. I use like a lower than medium band, close to a thin band. I don't know if you guys can see that. When I do anything banded, I try to do it in the same exact spot to get consistency with the amount of help that it gives. We're going for straddle here. Feeling weak today, so it may end up being like a pike straddle. Going for 5 seconds here. See what we can get. I usually start in frog and press out to the straddle when I'm doing banded. It's about 4 seconds there. Felt piped. I'm probably gonna move to super advanced tuck and go for 7 seconds just to get a little longer hold, especially when using a band. Going for the second set here. And I'm gonna go for advanced tuck, super advanced tuck instead of straddle, just so I can get a longer hold. Going for 7 seconds here. When I do advanced tuck, anywhere past 90, you have to really contract the hamstrings and try to think posterior pelvic tilt to get the hips down and get the legs further back. All right, let's get to 7 seconds. Man, those hammies are sore from yesterday. Definitely makes it harder to contract them after a pretty brutal leg day. Feeling really weak today. Definitely means I need a deload. This is the end of the 50-day program. I'm gonna take probably about 3 or 4 days to deload and just rest a bit before going for maxes next week. But yeah, the shoulders honestly just don't feel like they've recovered from the last planche workout. But we're here anyways, trying to put in that work. Let's get this last set. I'm gonna really try to get that super advanced tuck and hold it. Going for 7 seconds. Last set, let's go. Good protraction, good straight arms. All right. That's it for the banded work. The next exercise is gonna be a tuck planche to bent arm straddle. I'm feeling super weak today. I'm gonna try it for the first set. It's probably not gonna go well. And then I'll just end up doing tuck planche push-ups. I usually do 2 sets of 5 here. We'll see what we can get for the straddle. And then the last exercise is gonna be just supinated tuck holds, either frog or tuck, going for 15 seconds. Let's get this set. So these are mechanical advantage push-ups. You're stronger at the bottom, weaker at the top. So I try to start and tuck, lower down to the bent arm straddle. My mobility in my wrists usually limits me and makes my hips higher because I can't lean as far forward, and it's also harder on the shoulders when you lean forward and you're this tall. It's just an excuse. I need to get stronger, but let's see what we can get. Definitely way too weak for that. I'm literally blasted right now. So I'm just gonna do one more set of just tuck planche push-ups, try to keep my hips higher. In that last exercise, or the last set, my hips are way too low in the tuck planche. I need to get them up. My shoulders are just smashed right now. We're gonna hit 1 set of tuck planche push-ups, going for 5. Let's get these 5. Whew. All right, we'll do 2 supinated on the ground, and then we're gonna call it a day. Last exercise, it's been a weekday, so I'm just gonna do tuck, supinated. I like to throw my hands literally backwards. A lot of people, depending on their strengths, throw their hands around like this. I think to work supinated, to try to get a straight bar planche, I think supinated on the ground like this is the best way to kind of work up towards that. I like to squeeze the ground, keep the pressure in my palm, and squeeze. And you want to lock out, press the triceps, engage the tricep and bicep to protect the elbow joint. And this is something you want to work up towards. You don't want to start here because it's a lot of pressure on the bicep tendon. All right, let's get 10 to 15 seconds here. I'm going to count in my head, so maybe a little fast. Let's give it what we got. Let's do what we can. I think that was around 12. We'll do one more set, and I'll give you guys some takeaways from this workout. Wasn't the best, but hey, it's not always going to be the best, and I'm going to show you transparency, show you what I'm looking like, and sometimes I'll have a really good workout. Every hold looks really well. Sometimes it doesn't look so great, and that's today. The form's just not there, strength's not there. I definitely need a deload. I haven't done a deload this whole time. I probably should have done one after about 4 weeks, but it's okay. And we're still getting some strength gains here today. Even though you feel like shit, even though you feel tired, you're gonna come back stronger. I know this is gonna help me in the long run. I just need to recover, get that muscle to recover, grow, get stronger and a little bigger. All right, this is the last set. I was kind of rounded in the last one. I'm gonna try to get it a little straighter, get a little more pressure from the shoulders to get that spine a little straighter. Last set, let's go. I think that was about 10 seconds. So the key takeaways are: put the time in. Even if the holds aren't perfect and you're not doing the best, you're still getting something out of it. Something is better than nothing. Put the work in, put the time in, you're gonna see the results. It may not look great today, but the next session you have after you've recovered and rested is gonna be amazing. You're gonna have your best holds. Today was a subpar planche day for me. It was high intensity. My shoulders are definitely feeling it. I'm smashed, and I probably could have done more if I had taken a longer rest throughout the week, but it's not always optimal. Usually I hit planche on Friday. Today's Thursday. I had one less day of recovery for my shoulders, but it's okay. And I'm going for my maxes on Monday, and I think if I recover from now till then, it'll be enough time for my shoulders to really recover and be ready to just smash it. After that, I'm gonna take a deload week and then get back into either the same workout program or creating a new one. Subscribe if you guys got something out of this, or if you'd like to, if you enjoyed something from it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay merciless.